So there is one thing कि जब पहले फिल्म पे काम होता था 35mm पे काम होता था तो the cameras were expensive, stock was expensive, processing was expensive. तो उसकी वजह से there was a lot more pre-planning that was done. That led to a certain innate discipline in the whole process of making cinema. With digitization coming, that has changed. In your opinion, do you think that has affected the quality of cinema?
It's a double-edged sword, whereas it gives a lot of freedom. It also gives too much freedom. To me, the pros outweigh the cons.
Okay.
The cons can always be worked around, but the pros are unique to the technology. You could not do this otherwise. So the biggest bugbear at that point of time when the technology was nascent, it was in its infancy, was a permanent quality comparison between material shot on film and material shot on video or digital video. And film resolution, film's color depth, that richness of the film always outweighed whatever was the result on digital video. But then that changed. These days, then came a situation where they grudgingly agreed that it is matching now. It is impossible to tell that this is shot on this or this is shot on this. Now it has gone beyond that.
True.
And there are things which every day there's increase in resolution and color depth. Now we are at the point where there are technologies emerging where there is so much redundant data being shot by systems that you can actually do a focus pull post facto. You can on edit, sit down and pull focus. You do not have to do it during the shot because no matter where you want to set the focus, it will be set.
And that too with things like machine learning coming in, artificial intelligence taking off.
That is leading to another kind of automation.
Yes. So like we discussed, there's a lot of indiscipline that has come up with this freedom. That affects the aesthetic quality of the film also. Can we work on it by giving formal training to students in filmmaking and the quality be upgraded again? Can that be done?
Of course, you can train people to be more disciplined. That's a whole separate ball game. Now, whether one can be taught cinema at all is another thing altogether. So there's this whole school which believes that cinema is one of those things which is either inborn, so you cannot be trained, and that must have been their life experiences to justify such an opinion.
Right.
Or there are another set of people who believe that it's only by practice. So Anurag swears by the fact that it can only be training. That film schools do you know good or minimal amount of good. And then there are other people who have been through the film school experience and have been successful, good filmmakers. So it stands to reason that their experience also is valid, that they did learn something from the film school and therefore they got wherever they did get. So I find that it's perfectly valid, a proposition that films can be taught. The student, the receiver has to come from the position that it's a vidya, it's knowledge, and that knowledge can be learned.
Right.
So you do not have to discover everything. There are the people who can tell you. Essentially, the process of formal education speeds up the process of learning, and that is what it does.
Right.
It's entirely possible that you can learn on your own, and I'm a big believer in that. There are several things in my life that I've learned on my own. But then there are the things which I have learned from other people. But if you're learning, if there's a guru, your process will be faster. It will be more pleasurable, and it will be more fruitful. There's always somebody that you are bouncing off against. Okay. This provides that check and balance, which is required when you do not know something or you only half know something. So that's my take on it. It is entirely, cinema is entirely teachable.